My mother found my diary when I was 15 and acted like she had discovered the Holy Grail. She had spent months trying to get information out of me about school, my friends, or whether I liked a boy, but I was already an expert at dodging her questions. The funny part is that I always knew she would find it one day because my mother does not respect privacy at all. She checks drawers, bags, and even under the bed if she feels like it, so I wrote everything in code. It was nothing complicated, I just shifted every letter 3 places forward. A became D, B became E, and so on. It took almost no time to learn, and to anyone else it looked like complete nonsense. In the diary, I wrote normal things, that my math teacher annoyed me, that Lucia stood me up, or that I liked Nicolas, the new boy from chemistry. But when my mother saw that mess of letters, she invented an entire movie. She started saying maybe I was in a cult or selling drugs online. She spent 3 full weeks trying to decode the diary. She stayed up in the kitchen with a notebook, her laptop, and a notepad. She printed code guides, searched strange methods, and made notes like she was solving a crime. My father kept telling her she was exaggerating, but she swore she was about to uncover something terrible. The most absurd moment came with one entry where I wrote about how cute Nicolas was when he explained covalent bonds. My mother decided that was some kind of drug deal. One morning, she stopped me before school with the diary in her hand and her eyes wide open. "Mother, tell me right now what all this means, or I am calling the police." She had already spoken to the school psychologist and even set up a family therapy session. I looked at her, took a piece of paper, and wrote the normal alphabet. Under it, I wrote the alphabet shifted by 3 letters. I showed her how D meant A, E meant B, and so on. Then, I translated her supposed criminal conversation. What it actually said was that Nicolas looked really cute when he explained covalent bonds. Her face went through every stage possible. First confusion, then understanding, then embarrassment, anger, and finally something like surrender. She had lost weeks of sleep over a boy who was good at chemistry. The worst part was that she had already called my Aunt Carmen and my grandmother to tell them I was in contact with dangerous strangers. They were literally praying for my soul. My father, who had been watching from the doorway, let out this tired laugh because he had always told her I was not hiding anything serious, just normal teenage thoughts. My mother tried to say I had tricked her, but all I wanted was a little privacy. It was not even a sophisticated code, it was basically elementary school level. The most awkward part was watching her call the whole family again to explain that the supposed mystery was really just a disguised love note. The school psychologist still called me that week because my mother had already told her about the coded diary. When I explained everything, she sighed and said she had seen parents do even crazier things to spy on their children. We still had the family therapy session, and, awkward as it was, it helped. The therapist told my mother that all that surveillance would only make me hide more things, and that if she really wanted me to trust her, she needed to give me some space. My mother did not like hearing that, but my father agreed. He asked her one question that left her speechless. "Father, in all these years of searching through her things, did you ever actually find anything serious?" She had no answer, because no, never.